Why you have to be in love to repair a car? Well, this means your attitude. I remember when I worked as a driver years ago, my lifter, window side window lifter with motor, and motor was burned. So I go to repair to the workshop, and this guy, electric guy, which worked with my window lifter and motor, he can't find the motor which will match to my window lifter. So he find this motor, and I noticed with which love he worked with my car.
Patrick's Garage.
Grab your snack, welcome back. A lot of guys, they just like they hate your car, they don't want to mess in your dirty motor. And yes, I can blame myself. Was these things when I go to the workshop with dirty motor and they say me, oh, you think we pigs? Yeah, we don't want to working with your dirty engine. This was also, and I remember these things a lot of times. A lot of years was ago, but I remember this attitude with love was done with love. This is really rare in nowadays that guys with love working with car in workshops, not with your own car. Thing is that I think that you want to work with your car with love. You're working with your car, you enjoying this process. You want to spend a lot of time with your car. You want to learn your car. You want to observe how car works. So you get to enjoy. You spend a lot of time for this work done perfectly. If you love your work, if you like to repair your car. Yes, a lot of electronic, even in old cars, you can find a lot of electronic, but nothing wrong that you can't understand. A lot of things that you can't understand in object which you love. If you approach to car repair with love, yes, you want to admit that a lot of things you can't demystify and you can't to understand them completely. So you want to work with things which you can understand, which you learned, and you have a good knowledge for repair these things. Yes, you love these things, but you want to admit that a lot of things that you can't understand. You probably later you go to these things that are really complex things, a lot of electronic stuff. This engine apartment occupied with a lot of electronic things, but you don't want to messing with this electronic. Later, yes, you will understand, you get experience with your car, and you can probably later you can repair all these electric things. But I don't want to mess with this complexity. I don't want to buy these scan tools. It's enough for me. Carburetor mechanical ignition really easy. I can repair, I can to get a lot of fun with these when I'm working with these things which really understandable for me, and I'm familiar with these things in enough level to repair them. Really satisfied me, really. Simple cars, these things not so complex like in modern cars. So I love old cars. I love to repair them, nothing wrong. So a lot of things that you can't understand, but you want to continue to spend your time for your car, and you want this time you enjoy, you love your car, and you want to tinkering simple things which you can do, which I'm going to implement all the time. Car never jealous you. Even if you go and repair another car, you just get a lot of experience, additional experience, so you never jealous your car. When you know that guys also impressed, they love the same model, the same brand, you can communicate with them. You never hate them that they love the same brand, the same model of the car. and you like to communicate with people which also like the same brand, the same model, especially a lot of brands which not brands now, just names only, but in 60s this was a really great car. Now these just names only, which in lot of cases goes down the toilet. This is just names only, which was a really great, reliable cars in 60s. Now this is just piles of crap rolling down the road, these buckets with electronic crap, stuffed with electronic crap. Not what was in 60s really great reliable car which you can repair by own hand. And today I'm also big proponent to repair old car. You love to repair simple things, you love which you can do, and things you also can admit that a lot of things you really not so good for you, but you just a little bit ignore it. You don't want to pay attention to these things probably later. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. Click the subscribe button and notifications bell, so that way you can be notified as soon as I upload new videos about car repairing. And thing is, if you restore your car without loving it, it not gets good results for you. You want to enjoy this process. You spend time with object you love. You love your car. You love repair. You don't want a lot of rush. You want to go to the next day to grocery or anywhere, and you must repair car more faster. You can't to get enjoy. You love this enjoyable process. You want to get results, and you can get only great results when you enjoy this process of restoration. This is process enjoyable, and you get good results. If you not love this process, not good results. Let's suppose you not love this car, but you interesting to repair of this car, and you want to continue doing these repairing procedures because it interesting. You observe a lot of designer decisions, how was built this car, this reliable cars. I don't know what they doing now, why they decided to put a lot of plastic inside this crappy electronic with thin wires. They're not working correctly with age. You know, cars which was done in 60s, they can last forever if you repair them, if you take care of them, if you love them. If you love this repair process, this is enjoyable process, you get good results. If you don't want to do anything, you will be better to stop to do anything. Or little bit wait when you get desire to continue this restoration process. You know, my granny always saying, if you're not pooping, not go to the toilet, you know. And this is really true. If you're not doing these things, why you going to start doing these things? Without this positive attitude, you're never going to get results in car restoration. You should love your car and you enjoy the time which you spend for your car. You don't want to waste your time, your money for car which you not love, for process which you not love. If you love this car, you get results in restoration.
Is a quintessential European cars from 60s. They was at one level with German cars in 60s. One of the few cars which in good shape now. I'm not afraid of manual transmission and tough clutch. Manual transmission more easier, and it not so annoying only in country. For city, more convenient to using automatic transmission, that's for sure. And relatively smooth ride over all these bumps. Certainly not so bad for these roads. Asphalt will be preferable if possible. Nothing compels you to driving on dusty roads. But I think it's comfortable if you love to repair your old car. You know, a lot of cars are not intended to longevity and to rebuild, but this don't. You love to repair your old car, so you don't care scarcity of new parts. Original, I mean. You always laugh in your rear end when they say that not enough spare parts for old cars. So you continue to love your repairing process. You can find interchangeable spare parts from junk spare parts, you know. You love to repair these cars, and they more trustworthy build it. So probably you also love to repair old cars, so that way we can easily dispel the myth of new car supremacy. You know, was brilliant Volvo engineers in 60s. They thought of everything. And just because of that you love to repair your car, you approach your car all the time with a laugh. You love car without a lot of electronics. You feel car submissiveness without these computers, electronics. Don't want computer mouse under your feet. So we love to driving them, we love to repairing them. Back in the day, they made them quite a bit better than today. Modern cars more better when they are working properly before they broken. So you repair your old car with love. And even if we suppose that average guy can be able to get these scanning digital tools, but hardly he can decipher this information which he can reading on this screen. These require experience to analyzing new cars. Who knows, probably camshaft worn. How you can guess about that? Thanks for watching, till next time.